Yeah.
Revenue numbers, same number, 9384119.
Not Trudy, that was all Sharon.
That was all Nick.
That was all Nick and
That was
Sharon.
Nick.
That's why we wanted you to stay here, Nick. We want you to leave.
Hey, serendipitous.
He's a great employee. So that's gonna be on the revenues. Like again, I say, tomorrow you're welcome to come to the office and get your copy. Hold on, expenditures. Open it, I need sheet one. Right there. Same thing, different departments. All the different departments totaling the 9384119. Again, if you got questions, let me know.
So how much of the proposed budget is not used every year on average?
We hadn't had a year that we hadn't used. You may have departments that may not use some, but the whole budget is used every year and some.
So you just kind of talked over yourself. I think you said you got departments that don't use it, but then you said y'all use it.
You got other departments that use over. That you're
So-
over.
Hard for Peter to pay Paul.
Right.
So these departments that it's not being used, can that money be set aside to help with the animal control?
The money just say for instance, admin office may, well I don't even want to use our office because we're always, let's use probate court. Probate court, just say for instance, she come in $10,000-$12,000 under budget. You may have waste collection, admin, they may be 200,000 over because you got unexpected things that come throughout the year for budget amendments. So you
Then
can't.
that lies the problem that you're allowing them to go $200,000 over budget. I know
Well,
that's an example.
there
but-
are some costs that you can't help. If you have a
well go out.
yeah, a water,
That's
but that's on the water side. But
$35,000.
yeah, you got things that happen every day that you don't. That's why it's a budget. You plan for it to happen this way, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure in your day-to-day life, your budget don't go accordingly every day. You got unexpected things that happen, and this county has unexpected things happen. We have unexpected legal issues. We have unexpected things where lately through the roof, open records requests where we're having to pay our county attorney excessive money due to all of this stuff.
Got it.
You
Got
got it. Okay.
Okay, so what do we do to correct this situation?
What do you mean?
Which part?
In general, I mean, how do we fix the county's financial issues?
Well, I mean, the county.
Realistically, well, let's not
I'm
talk
being
about,
realistic.
crazy stuff. Let's just talk about something realistic.
If you have been here the last couple of years and dealt with our county auditors, Clifton, Lifton, and now McNair, they will tell you Crawford County is one of the best ran counties that they audit. Every single year they will tell you that. But when you're operating a county on a day-to-day basis, things happen. I can't sit here and keep up with last meeting. He said something about how many rolls of toilet paper, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, you don't know if somebody gonna use the restroom more.
All right, let's not get off on a
Yeah.
tangent.
No, I'm just saying. You know, there are things that happen.
When you're the manager, and I guess Patrice could answer these questions also, so what do we do realistically in order to make this county financially, fiscally sound?
To allow more revenue to come into the county. Think businesses that'll bring more revenue to help offset, so that we won't have to increase taxes and that kind of thing, or even be able to lower the millage rate. You know, different things to help the citizens. But right now, we don't have a bad
You don't have
run
anything.
county.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, the department heads do a good job on maintaining their budgets as much as they can, but when unexpected things come, that happens. I mean,
I understand.
that's just in
I
life,
understand
yeah.
perfectly.
And really, the budget hadn't changed a whole lot from department to department over the last
It's just
5, 6, 7 years.
the cost of
It's just the unexpected
liability insurance. Yeah, I mean, that's just in your day-to-day life, you have seen an increase in day-to-day. So, and that's gonna be the same thing expected when you're
Sure.
dealing with a county
Sure.
and a lot more, you know, you're dealing with a lot more entities,
Sure.
you know,
There's
departments.
been 100 different things that you have to do.
Right,
Absolutely.
so,
I understand.
yeah.
I agree. Well, that's what I was saying about if we're gonna bring something in, we need to have something more guaranteed about the income that's gonna be generated for the county and the community, instead of, just, not having a real good number, and people come here, I mean, I'm glad that they come here, but they need to pay their share, period.
That's why we tabled it, 'cause we wanted to look at this.
Yes, and I agree.
I just had a quick question on the animal control budget line, that was up there. I may have saw it wrong, but it looked like it was money for last year.
Animal control is in itself a separate budget this year. Last year it was included with P&Z, this year I separated it.
Okay, cause I received a request, someone provided me the budget last year and there was a budget.
Animal control was a part of planning and zoning last year.
So it was created for the request?
Yes, based on what part of it was budgeted for animal control and what part was P&Z, but this year it's set along, it has a long budget.
Alright.
You had one, correct me if I'm wrong, you had one for animal control, but it was under P&Z.
Right, mm-hmm.
I was just
So this
asking,
year it's got its own.
a request was made for last year's animal control budget and it was provided, but
Right.
now there's, in retrospect, there wasn't even one.
We took out, because when we did P&Z, this amount was animal control, this amount was P&Z, and then it was combined. So all they did was pull out the animal control, gave you the part for animal control.
As far as the payroll for animal control, is it separate from planning and zoning then?
Yes, all of that changed this year. It has its own separate budget.
So the
What's that dollar
employees
amount?
aren't shared then?
I'm sorry.
Do the employees still do both jobs?
Well, Alexis is the animal control. She's
Right.
the one that's paid up on the animal control. Alexis helps her when need to.
Rachel.
I'm sorry, Rachel. Rachel.
And vice versa?
No, Alexis is the main person. Rachel is Jake's administrative assistant in that
Okay.
office.
Alright.
And if I can give you 64,715. I have to send it to Nika.
We saw it, either that, you just lower it.
Yeah.
So half of that salary,
36,000, I think what it showed.
36,159.
Do you have something?
Only two things, and the second one, it came in, are we still paying for laundry services for the uniforms?
Larger for the employees for the roads and grounds, yes. We pay census on a weekly uniform rental.
They rent their uniforms?
Well, it's like they come in once a week, pick up, take them. They got 11 sets of clothes.
Cintas or something?
Census. We used to be with Airmark, but
They don't
Census
own
gave
the
us a
clothes.
really good deal.
They don't own the clothes, it's a rental service, but they provide the uniforms, they come and wash them, and take them back. One set price per employee, usage expense.
Okay, I didn't realize that I just thought we were doing, cause I saw uniforms on there, and I remember at one time we talked about like dry cleaning and I just wondered if that was everyone.
No, that's just roads, grounds, and shop. The guys that you see with the road department uniforms on.
Uh-huh,
Yeah, but everybody else, if they got a county shirt, it's purchased. It's not a cleaner service.
okay. And then my second question, I think last year someone made the comment that, as opposed to, and I say this out loud, as opposed to all of us sitting here in this meeting battling the budget, that we should be at the Board of Education meetings. What does that budget look like for us? Like what
For the Board
part
of
of
Education?
that is on that budget thing?
None of this includes Board of Education. This is all county.
That's
So
totally
it's
separate
all
things.
county
Mhm.
and then our.
They have their same. Did they increase last year? They increased last year.
They went up.
Have you heard anything for this year?
Weren't
I
they up
haven't
to
heard
20?
that they're gonna go down.
Weren't they up to 20?
They can.
They can.
Okay.
It's
That's
two
what
totally separate
I
markets.
remember it was two separate, but then I couldn't remember if we
Yeah.
heard part of it here and they said that it ultimately gets put on your taxes and that we needed to be at that meeting as well. we did go to that last year, but we didn't really get anywhere. So we need to get into that and possibly request an audit. I'm gonna email for an audit.
Well, again, we'll be back here next two Tuesdays from now, same time. This will come back up. So if you come up with something, or if you want to just call me at the office and ask me, I'm available. If I'm not there, leave a message. I will call you back or send me an email.
So I got one more question. On the fire department, a couple of years ago, Randy had gotten a grant to hire an additional employee. Is his salary still followed under the grant?
Yes, but it has to show on the expenditure side, but on the revenue side, it shows coming back in for a state grant.
So how long is that grant for?
3 years. 3 years, if I'm not mistaken, it's 3 years.
So what happens, do you know at the end of that?
If if they decide to keep him, we can. We just have to pay the cost.
So that'll be next year to be able to.
Yes.
Okay.
After, if I'm almost certain it's 3 years, and unless they open up another grant period, and we can apply and get it again, because I would love to keep him on. So we'll work to do that if we can.
Anything else?
All right.
All right, thank you. All right, announcements, info, CPI, follow-up info. Dakota Cersei Memorial Park.
That's gonna be by Mr. D.
All right. I have been collaborating with the U.S. Play Coalition, learning about what would better our county or counties, let me say. And they reached out and they wrote this letter that was passed out among everybody. Did everybody have it?
No, I just thought I was supposed to give it to the commission.
Oh, okay.
Did
My
I supposed
bad.
to give it to everybody else?
Oh,
I do
well.
have some extra copies.
Here.
Oh, I can read it out.
Can you read it?
Yeah,
I can't read it, yes.
Anybody want this one?
Sure.
I have extra copies. I'm sorry. I did
I
make a couple.
apologize. I knew it was last year.
Yeah. You want her?
Yeah.
But on July 15th, 2024, a friend of mine, Santora Pegram, myself, and other supporters have proposed a park to be named after Dakota Antoine Cersei as a memorial park. And give you a little bit of history about Dakota first before I read this. He was born March 3rd of 2016, and his demise became on June 7th of 24. He actually passed away from a rare brain tumor that occurred. He was a very uplifting spirit. How can I describe him? He was one of God's best creations. Make it short. He always wanted unity throughout whoever. So much that our fire chief, Mr. Pate, ended up honoring him as an honorary firefighter. He was all over the news as far as wanting a snowy white winter wonderland, if everybody knows and have followed the articles. Just a brief description of him. But going back to the letter, it says, I am writing to, and this comes from the U.S. Play Coalition. It says, I am writing to express my sincere support for your efforts to build a new park in your community. I want to commend you and your dedication for creating a space can bring numerous benefits to your local area and honor the legacy of Dakota Cersei. Thank you for sharing his story with us. It says, at the U.S. Play Coalition, we recognize that parks are invaluable assets to any community, offering a multitude of benefits that enhance the quality of life for residents, for promoting health, well-being, to fostering social connections. Parks are essential sources of a thriving community and essentially elements for a healthy and happy society. One of the most significant benefits of the park is their positive impact on health and well-being. Parks provide a safe, inviting environment for physical activities such as walking, running, and playing sports. Access to green space encourages regular exercise, which is crucial for maintaining physical fitness and preventing chronic disease. Parks also promote play, which is fundamental for physical and continuous development, especially in among children. Beyond physical health, parks are contributed to mental wellness, and spending time in nature and green spaces has been shown to reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. Parks can offer a serene escape for the hustle and bustle of daily life, allowing individuals to relax and rejuvenate. The presence of green space has also been shown to improve mood and enhance overall mental health. Play, in particular, is a powerful stress reliever and can significantly boost mental and emotional well-being for individuals of all ages. For children, parks are particularly important. They provide a safe and stimulating environment for play, which is essential to healthy development. Outdoor play promotes physical fitness, creativity, and social skills. Parks also offer opportunities for children to explore and imagine and interact with their peers, helping them develop important life and social skills. Additionally, playground and open space are crucial for children to engage in unstructured play, which is vital to their growth and learning. Also, adults too benefit greatly from parks. These spaces serve as venues for community gatherings, social events, and recreational activities. They provide a place for individuals of all ages to come together, fostering a sense of community and belonging. Parks are often the heart of the neighborhood, creating a vibrant and connected community. Moreover, parks can bring economic benefits to the community. They are often associated with increased property values due to their scenic nature and recreational values, as well as economic growth in tourism by drawing visitors who patronize, I can't even get it out, my bad, thank you. Patronize nearby restaurants, shops, and services. Let me take a deep breath. Investing in parks is an investment in the economic vitalism of the community. At the U.S. Play Coalition, we firmly believe in the power of parks as well as space that transforms community to improve lives. I commend your efforts to create a vibrant, thriving community for all to enjoy. Thank you for your commitment to build a better future through creation of your proposed Dakota Antoine Searcy Memorial Park. Antoine is his middle name. And I wish you all the best of seeing your vision come true. And then it just says warmest regards in their name. But working together, trying to get outside sources for this park through grants and other funding so that the community won't have to fund this park. But it's just in the beginning stages right now. So I will come back later on with more info on it. And if anybody have any questions, please contact me and I can get you more information as we go. Yes, ma'am.
You know where you're proposing to put the park yet?
That right now is kind of under planning, I would
Okay.
say.
Well, cause I'd like to see it like closer to the Fort Valley Byron area, like we have nothing there. We have the park here in Roberta that's beautiful, but it would be nice to see something, you know.
They're projecting more of a playground type.
Yeah, well, playground, also splash pad
Okay.
type setting, and a walking track,
Okay.
concrete walking track. So,
Okay.
like I said, it's in the beginning stages right now. I just wanted to announce it, kind of get some input from people, what their thoughts were, and we're going from there.
Any questions?
It's good.
Ms.
Good.
Sharon, I just sent you National Recreation and Parks grant programs, and
Okay.
they have one, and it's actually due by the end of this month for an application to be filled.
Okay.
And it's the T-Mobile.
Okay. I'll look at it tomorrow, and Mr. Centoria is actually heading this project as well, but even not, maybe not even for just this could be something that'll benefit the county outside of this. So I will look at it tomorrow. Thank you. You sent it to my county email?
I did it.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
All
Anybody
right.
else? All right.
Oh,
Hearing none-
let me say this also. If she is not a grant writer, please let somebody look at it.
Centoria?
Yeah.
Is it-
Oh, yes, he,
Is
yeah,
He,
yeah.
or whoever looks at it,
Mhm.
just, there is a way to word things to make sure that it gets across to the next desk.
Yeah, he's gotten some really big projects done.
Okay.
Yeah, real big projects. Yeah, but thank you,
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to, old business, conference center rental rate increase.
I brought this up to you guys a couple weeks ago, and basically, all I am requesting for you all just to help with, the upkeep and keeping the building nice and stuff. We need to make some adjustments on the rental rate, not a whole lot. We currently charge $75 an hour. I'm requesting at least 100, rise at $25. Most people that rent the building rent between 4 to 6 hours. And that would also shift the wedding only, reception only, and the wedding and reception rate up. Those are asking you to increase for wedding only $550, reception only $550, and wedding and reception $700. And the reason wedding and reception is $700 because it comes with 2-day rental. Because it allow you to come in on Friday if you have a Saturday wedding and set up, and for your event on that Saturday. Or vice versa, if it's a Saturday and a Sunday, you still got your 2 days to set up. We are the lowest going rate for buildings at this time. We don't have a Saturday available at this time until November. And I think we have either 1 or 2 available in November and none available in December.
I have a question. So the reception only or the wedding only, are the table and chairs included in that price?
Table and chairs are included for all events. So, that's my request. And
We need a motion to approve.
I do.
I'll make a motion, we increase it.
Got a motion to increase?
Second.
Got a second? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
I have one more comment on that quick. The 48-hour notice cancellation, is that too quick? Would it be better to be a week out, or is that?
We don't really have anybody that come.
Okay. I was just thinking that can be something where you can't,
I mean, I guess if it became a repeat problem, we
You gotta
probably
have
look at, we don't have any problems renting that building. I spoke on Saturdays, but we got a lot of Fridays and Sundays booked as well.
There's probably a line waiting for
Yeah.
somebody to count.
Trust me, there's a lot of mad people about December right now for Christmas events, so. Oh, Mr. McAbee. I think I let somebody else got that date you needed for your retirement party. He He want everybody to know he's having a event. That's it for me.
Alright, so no new business, Commissioner Subordinate Board meeting feedback, anyone?
No,
Hearing none? Executive session.
we did.
I make a motion to go into executive session.
Got a motion and a second.
It was a tie, we gotta flip a coin on that one.